June, the 1st of June on the total US data, and we don't have the 1st of June on the RSA data, which means that that data set is going to be dropped out. So by merging it like that, you need to actually make sure that whatever that is actually in between both of them, the data won't be left out, right? So we have actually, sorry, I'm just trying to open this so that we just look at it. So we've actually matched the data purely based on the date. And what it does now is that all the variables that are actually there, it's just going to only combine the data and then keep all the variables as is, right? If the data is actually present in both, if the date it's actually, specific date is actually present in both of them, what it's going to do is just going to only match the date on and then keep all the variables names as is. Here, I want you to notice something in terms of the column names, right? What you're seeing now here is that for cases, it's just gonna, because the names, the column names are more or less the same. Because remember, we did that test on Excel and we saw that dates are the same, cases are the same, and all those kind of stuff. But then to put in a distinct between the US data and the South African data, is just gonna rename them. So the first one will be cases.x, and if you could go to the other side to keep the same one, it's probably gonna be cases.y, right? So it's a distinction between the first one, which is going to be the US data. So it's just going to put it on the same manner that we have actually written our code here. So the first one, which is going to be treated as the primary one, will be total SA, USA, and then the second one will be RSA. So which means that for X, in terms of what we're looking at, the X is going to represent the data for the United States, and the Y here is just going to represent the data for South Africa, right? Cool. So another thing that we could actually go about it is to introduce something which is called rbind. But with rbind, you need to be extra careful in terms of using that. Rbind works on the following features, or it works on the fact that they need to have, both data sets need to have similar variables, right? Number of variables. We know already we have a problem here in terms of the total USA, right? In terms of the total USA, we have the state name that is actually a unique identifier in terms of which states within the USA are the data actually falls from, right? So if you could just open this data again, we have